The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Bitcoin Daily Show every single day, 9:30 Central European Time, because why not? We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin. Is it going up? Is it going down? How is it gonna affect our alts? Because Bitcoin is affecting everybody. So it's a good thing to know if it's gonna go up or down, right? Anyways, how's everybody doing? I see CoinSkid is now regular in the chat. Hi man, how you doing? Who more is here? Batch, AV Styling, Alif, Martin. Yeah, those guys. How's everybody doing? Doing good? What do we think, guys? What do we think? Do we think that this pullback is done or not? I think this pullback has certain levels that it can go down to, but if it goes below those certain levels, I think it can be quite messy. Time on the on-time adopter. Yeah, this time, Richard. This time I'm on time. During the summer vacations, kids are around the house, have to other stuff, stuff to do, and couldn't concentrate. But right now we are getting back on the track. Alif says small consolidation, the next leg up. Yeah, maybe that's also gonna be that. We're gonna look at another chart. We're gonna go look at the CME futures chart. We're gonna look at CME future chart a little bit today because it is interesting. It does have some technicals that I'm not showing on the regular charts. So we're gonna see what's actually happening there. Big fat green candle inbound. You think that that'd be nice? Like we said yesterday. We said before that this rising wedge. If you get like big fat green candle up here, if you get out of this rising wedge up here, you're gonna be super bullish. Right? If you get out of this rising, because this rising wedge is bearish, but if you break the bearishness and go other way around, you become bullish. So we want to see that big green candle, man. No worries there. We're gonna we are rooting for CoinSkid right now. Be correct, man. We want to see that, but we are in the rising wedge, and we trying to figure out what's the next move. It would be nice, but super bullish. That's good, man. That's good. Let's see what we have here. What chart are we gonna start on? Let's start with the normal chart, with the rising wedge chart. So what you're gonna see here, that yesterday we managed actually to hold above the 200 moving average. So this is the 200 moving average down here, right? This is the 200 moving average, and you can see here, like after we, like 4 days ago, after we broke the 200 moving average, 1, 2, this is third day that we are, right now we are falling a little bit below the 200 moving average, but we are for 2 days we've been holding above the 200 moving average. So it can be that this is actually gonna hold above 200 moving average, and we might actually continue up from here. This pullback might be all that is gonna be needed to continue the ride towards the upside. It might be. Can you please explain swing failure patterns? I'm not quite sure what swing failure pattern is. So if you explain to me what is a swing failure pattern, I'm interested now. Swing failure pattern. A swing failure pattern is a trade setup in which big traders hunt stop. This is above a key. Oh, it just stop hunting. Okay. So they just got a weird name for it. So basically, you got some kind of support, and you go above that support, and then crash down. Above the resistance. You got some kind of support. You go down there, go do something like this, and continue going up. Hunt stopping, stop hunting. It's called stop hunting. What level would you consider that cat? This is the dead cat bounce. This is our targets have always been around 45,000. Actually in this area, maybe you can see it here. Here are our targets. Let's remove these lines right now. Too many lines up here. Let's just clean up the chart a bit. Let's remove the channels as well. We don't wanna now we're gonna keep the channels. These are our targets, these yellow lines. everything from 43,000. No, it was from 44. Let's see. You know what? Let's just draw new targets. You know, the target was here at 45,000. It was also the 20 moving average. Let's do the 20 moving average up here on the weekly. The 20 moving average. Where is the 20 moving average? Right now it's at right down here. You know, these have been our targets. These have definitely been our targets, and the daily 200 moving average was also a target, right? It was down here, right? So you can see here. So now we can remove everything up here, and you can see that we are in our target area where we have been, you know, thinking that we might actually come to. So ever since down here, you know, this has been the target, 45, 44, 45, 46. But right now we went above all of the targets, all of the resistances that we are looking at. And what's happening right now, we are getting slowly back into those resistances, into those supports, and we are testing them as supports. So we are getting back to the resistances, testing them supports. Now if these supports hold, so something like this or something like this over here, this might actually be very, very bullish for Bitcoin, because it means that it found support at one of these areas, right? So we are looking for some kind of support now on the backside. It's very normal. It's a very legit thing to do. Just like over here, you just climb too much. You gotta go down there. You gotta find some kind of support. It found some kind of support at 20 moving average and bounced off of that. Again, we went above certain levels of resistance. You gotta backtest those levels of resistance as support. One of these should hold. If these started failing, you know, we are already out of the rising wedge, and we might actually see a bigger drop down here. We must see a bigger drop down here. So as you can see here, we are right now backtesting these supports, and if we actually manage to hold any of these supports, it can be very, very bullish. On the other side, if we fail, if you go below 43,000, something like that, it might start, you know, crumbling towards the downside. That said, let's pop the moving averages up here, and you'll see, and let's remove everything else. You'll see that this 20 moving average, you know what? Let's pop the moving averages, but let's remove the support lines, because, you know, they're just messy. What you're gonna see here is that on the daily time frame, this 20 moving average is corresponding really nicely with this lower support. So I'm thinking the 20 moving average, the falling, the bottom side of the support on the rising wedge, and the supports here that we just drew, the red lines, they're all gonna be converging into one point over here, right? They're all gonna be converging into one point. So if we start falling below here, it will be bad. But if we get some kind of support in this area, you know, this area up here, you know, any kind of this area up here, if you get some kind of support up here, doesn't matter what kind of support, we can actually bump, you know, go from there. So I would like not to fall below these levels. I would like not to fall below these levels, like 43,000. Like we can, but, you know, I don't want to fall. At least right now the 20 moving average is at 41,000, so I don't want to fall below these levels. I don't want to fall below this level. I mean, we can do that, but, you know, I don't want to do that. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out, but I don't want to fall below the 20 moving average. So this move to the downside, it's hard to say whether it's done or not. I think it has a little bit more left to go, but it can also just, you know, get support on the 200 moving average if it's bullish enough, and just pump from over here from the 200 moving average. Now, like in start, I said we're gonna look at the CME future chart as well, and you can see here that this chart is a little bit different. Down here it started pumping nicely on the 10 moving average, pump above everything, got support on the 200 moving average. So we bounced off of the 200 moving average on the CME future chart, above on the 100 moving average. Right now you can see the backtest. This is the backtest to the 200, this is backtest the 100 moving average. So it looks good, looks like it's just gonna backtest and continue up. Now on the CME future chart there is no divergence or anything like that. The price is going as it should be going. Everything is working as it should be working, and it looks a lot better than the original chart, to be honest, you know, because the charts that we are looking for, we have the divergence here. Now this divergence, this arrow side divergence, is right now in play, but it doesn't have to be that big. We're gonna see how this actually plays out, but there is definitely arrow side divergence right over here right now. So we're gonna see how much of a pullback we get. The pullback was expected, you know, and everything is nice and dandy, but it doesn't mean that much. It doesn't mean that much. The thing that means very a lot, it's the rising wedge, whether the rising wedge is gonna break the downside or not. So for the let's see also the 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, on the 4-hourly we had the divergence as well over here. There was divergence. The price was technically going up here. The price was going up. I mean, I can show you, but you know, and the RSI was going down. So we are having this pullback down here. There is right now, if this continues going down, there will be no hidden bullish divergence. But right now there is technically hidden bullish divergence over here. But if it continues going down a little bit more, there will be no hidden bullish divergence. So that's that. But you know, some kind of pullback here, even a pullback down to this 100 moving average down to bottom support is most what I expect down to the bottom support. What I expect, whether we actually hit the support or not, it doesn't matter. We can also just bounce off the 50 moving average if we are bullish enough. So we're gonna see that. But yeah, for today, you know, we just have to. I don't think there will be very big moves now. The big moves can come, like it can be something like you know, 5% up, but it will also be up until the only up to the top of the rising wedge, right, to the top of the rising wedge. Now it's not that very exciting. The exciting part comes when we break outside of the rising wedge or fall down of the rising wedge. Everything here is almost like sideways movement, almost like it's not that interesting. The interesting part is up here and down here. That's the interesting part when it starts happening. But right now it's just like you know, and it would be nice if we can bounce on 200 moving average, because that would also show a lot of bullishness. But it is bullish right now in short term. It is a little bit bearish because we are expecting some kind of pullback to find some kind of support. But if that support is found and we can bounce off that support, it's gonna be very, very nice. So what I'm looking for, again, if you know, want to go up here, you're gonna get above 46,280, because that's right now this pivot high up here. So you know, if you go up there, you know, that's another sign of bullishness. Good things. So what does people think? We buy Bitcoin now. No, you buy Bitcoin down here. Remember this, the bulls go up the stairs. That's right, this you know, the stairs to heaven. Just climb and go up. Coinski do not advertise for buy. Coinski has been advertising for buying for like a year now, if not more. High TLI, does the trend line from 2017 high and the 2021 January week makes any sense? Yeah, let's check that out, man. Let's check that out. So he says, you know, the trend line from up here to the January week, this week up here. Oh, that's nice. Yes, it does. That's very nice. So what's that at right now? Oh, that's close, man. That's nice. But we should be using this one, and let's see up here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh man, you got it, man. You got the line, man. You got the beautiful line, guys. Give a very nice clap, you know, emoji for the guy. Who's the guy? Mihai Koyokaru, you know, the big trend lines. Not a lot of people are following the big trend lines, but you found the big trend line, man. It's a nice trend line. It's very nice trend line. It's very good. It's very important resistance. It will be very, very important to see if we can break that or not. Yeah, it's a nice line. It does make sense, man. It makes a lot of sense. You got this, man. You understand this. See these stops up here, you see the stops, you see this stop up here, you see this bottom here as support. See? And right now you see that we are getting up there again. It's gonna act, it will act as a resistance once we get there. It will act as a resistance if we can get even there. It's a very nice line. I like the line, man. It's good line. I haven't noticed it, you know. There are a lot of lines on the chart. I should maybe have seen this because it's a little bit obvious, but you know, it's nice line. It's very nice line. Definitely nice line. So we can also see how this actually plays out on other charts. This is Coinbase. Let's see Coinbase. Yeah, we still like that's at 48,000, so you still can go technically to that line. It should be actually down here. 46. So but it's still in the rising wedge. It's still in the rising wedge. Even if he hits the line, it's still in the rising wedge. And let's see this one as well. No, we check this. Let's see Binance. Yeah. So we still got a little bit to go to like 47, 48,000 to actually hit the line. But you know, it's a nice line. I like the line, man. I like the line. RESPCT. That's a nice line. That's a nice line. Definitely a nice line. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Alien. Do you feel with the current burn rate of ETH that it can eventually reach BTC market cap? Thank you in advance for the great videos. I know it is burning, but it is still, you know, it is still, no, I don't. No, I don't. Like, Bitcoin is right now 45,000, something like that, but, so you gotta ask yourself, will Ethereum be worth 300,000 at one point? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Trying, but pullback soon. Hi man, how you doing? Long time no see. Or maybe I just not seeing you. DJAV Stalin, XRP is also on fire. XRP is 0.62 today, so you know, I won't say on fire. But it's doing nice. It's doing nice. What more? Right now everything is like, there are some like a 5% on my list. 5%. The biggest on my list is Dent right now, 8%. But yeah, most of the are like little up, little down. Not that much happening. Bro, considering buy signal in hash indicator, the lowest point for pullback is 30k, right? You know, hash indicator, not sure what that is. You know, haven't checked it out. The lowest point for pullback is 30k. Never say, you know, there is no lowest point. Lowest point always as low as it wants to go. But you know, we always have supports. You know, the thing is, people don't understand. We have support over here. We have support down here. We have support down here. We also have some kind of support here. Maybe there's support down here. Maybe even some kind of supports here. Everybody knows where the supports are. Now the trick is figuring where it's gonna stop. Now you cannot just know that it's gonna stop here or it's gonna stop there if it starts stumbling, because you know, I mean, you know, YouTubers, you know, tech analysis, you know, other people, we are taking guesses on where we think the move to the downside is gonna, you know, get support, but we don't know. But what we do know is where the supports are. We know where the supports are, and then we're looking at the price and looking if it gets support or not, you know, if it bounces off the support. So nobody knows where it's gonna stop if it starts tumbling down, but we know where the supports are, and we look for probability. Like up here, you know, probability is maybe low, like something like 10%, maybe here 20%, maybe. The lower it goes, the, you know, the bigger probability for a bounce, right? So forth, so forth. And then you have to figure out like where is it bounce. Like over here, we are pretty confident it's gonna down here, but you know, it just never came down here, man. I'm so salty about that. HOT is doing pretty well. Yeah, HOT is doing pretty well. We did the HOT on Patreon yesterday. Bought HOT and OneCoin and Energy Coin and Ethereum Classic and all of these coins that pumped like crazy during the first part of the bull market. Hash Ribbon's lowest point is daily 55 EMA. Yeah, maybe this. Yes, but some traders believe in hash like CoinSkid, but it doesn't mean buy. It means TGE chart doesn't go to previous low. So, oh, so hash ribbons are something that CoinSkid is doing. Yeah, maybe this. I'm not into hash ribbons, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, wait for a pullback. Both ETH and BTC have a forming bearish patterns. Let alone RSI is oversold. You know, the oversold pattern is actually a good thing. The oversold pattern is a good thing. You know, we should maybe get back this some kind of 50, 60 levels. That would be nice. That'd be nice. You can see here from the start of the bull market up here, this is the start of the bull market. Start from the 30, and then it was, let's just use this stop up here. Let's just use this stop up here. Ever since we start the bull market, it was just going higher, and up here, especially up here, between this point up here and this point up here, it was just staying in an overbought area. Even this pullback down here pulled it only back to the 50 before we actually pumped up. And this pulled it to 40, and then we pumped up, and this pulled it a little bit higher up here, you know. But 50, 40, you know, but this can, so it's saying that this is overbought is not actually correct, because this is normal movement down to 45. It can just continue like this and then pull back, you know. It doesn't have to be. That's what people are actually, you know, not understanding with RSI. Overbought does not mean overbought. It can just stay up here. Overbought levels do not mean overbought levels. On the weekly, we are definitely not overbought. We had 55 levels, you know. 55 is very nice, so, you know, definitely not overbought. 100% fake CK. No, that's the real CK, man. He comes here every single day. We love CK. Hey Konski, can you talk about imbalance percentages in Lakers or I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't care about CK. You should check out his channel, man. CK is nice. It's you know, Coinskid. Me and Coinskid, I gotta say it, guys. Coinskid had done something amazing. Me and Coinskid had 5,000 subscribers at the same point in time, and then I started watching him, you know, because, you know, I am you know, a very competitive person, so, you know, I started watching him and trying to, you know, beat him in his game, and you know, the guy figured out the algorithm, you know, figured out the tech analysis, figured out everything, and his subscriber numbers just started pumping like crazy. So he pumped from 5k to 170k, while I pumped only from 5k to 30k, you know. So he kind of beat me there. So congrats, man, congrats. They are winning on Monday in a PP in point. When the moon will kick in? We don't know when the moon will kick in. The problem with the moon is now, right now, it might be kicking in. It might be some kind of sideways moon. So I'm gonna show you what I think about moon. Now, if you look at a moon phases, let's clean up this chart over here. It's very nice. The moon phases now in a very bullish times. When you are in bullish times, the moon phases, let's go to the daily time frame. You can see the moon phase is already kicking in. We are already getting this small pullback. We're already getting this small pullback down here, right? So it's already kicking in, right? The new moon is already kicking in, right? Already kicking in, but in a strong bull run like over here, this pullback can be really tiny. It doesn't have to, you know, you get a new moon, you continue pumping, and then you get some kind of small pullback, and then you continue pumping. You know, in a very strong uptrend, the new moons does not always, like, they are a little bit skewed, like every time. Okay, so here it starts down here, right? And, you know, they are a little skewed, right? Over here it's on the dollar almost, like, but over here it's a little skewed. It's a little skewed. So in the bull market it's a little skewed. So, you know, we might actually, you know, maybe this is indicator for whether we are in the bull market or not. If we start pumping up here, like up until here, and then go down, maybe that's indication for the bear market, bull market, maybe, right? But right now, technically, this can all, you know, be it, and then continue down here, right? That can be it. That can be it. You know, it doesn't mean that you are gonna get this. The new moon does not mean this. You know, it means just like some kind of red candles and then up. You know, that's what it means. That's what it means. Chile's Arsenal fan token, we need analyze. I don't understand these fan tokens, guys. I don't understand these fan tokens. Chile's fan tokens, Barcelona. I went to the web page, you know, and the web page is kind of I don't get it. People buy and sell tokens, but tokens are not doing it right, man. Tokens are not doing much, you know. But you know, Chile's tokens, you know, the thing about Chile is they got the meme factor. You know, you can you know, you post a lot of memes. You can promote the Chile's token, you know, Arsenal. You can use the big names to promote. Oh, we got a contract with Arsenal. We got a contract with Barcelona. We got a contract with this. We got a contract with that. But, you know, Maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna. I don't know the technology, you know. I don't know anything. But to me, Chili's is just fancy clubs connected to coin. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta go make the Patreon video for my Patreons. I gotta tell them what I think about gold and you know, oil and stuff like that. Also other coins. Maybe what am I gonna do today? Maybe we're gonna look at some like smaller coins. Dodge is up like 4%, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna look at what Dodge is doing. What more am I gonna do today? True USD. Yeah, we're gonna look at True USD, True Fi. Yeah, some other coins we're gonna look at as well. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Every single day, 9:30 Central European Time on this channel, we do big tech analysis because we gotta know what's gonna happen. We gotta know what's gonna happen. Right now, we are in some kind of rising wedge, you know, expecting some kind of pullback. So be sure to watch for watch for where the support kicks in, and if you go up, you know. And I feel like Coinski says we go to the moon, maybe we're gonna go to the moon, right? So we're gonna see how that works out. Anyways, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm also gonna post a few more videos on YouTube right now, you know. XRP Cardano, at least XRP Cardano, maybe even Matic I post today. So, you know, because I figured out, like, as soon as stuff starts pumping, you know, my video starts performing well, and when they perform well, you know, I gain some subscribers and stuff like that. People are interested in subscribing and knowing about stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow, okay? Everybody good? Everybody good. Okay, guys, that's it. Where's the stop button? There is the stop button. Bye-bye.